Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Jeanette Martinez. I'm the director for the Laredo Independent School District Instructional Television, and I have the pleasure of being your master of ceremonies for this great event tonight. I welcome everybody to the Martin High School Band Spring Concert. Before we begin listening to the great musical selections that the students have prepared for us this evening, I'd like to take this time to recognize some special guests that are in attendance with us today. First of all, I'd like to welcome Dr. Elmo Lopez Sr. and his lovely wife, Consuelo Lopez. Will you please stand and be recognized? Rosario de Leon, head band Christian Middle School, we have Assistant Band Director, Miriam Solalinde. Also joining us is TAMIU Consultant to the Christian Middle School Band, Mr. Tony Alvarez. I'd also like for the Martin High School administrators to please stand and be recognized. I know we have a proud principal, Mr. Pro. Also joining us this evening is Laredo ISD Fine Arts Director, Mr. Carlos Luna. And of course, we thank all the parents for your continued support and for being here today to listen to the wonderful selections and to see the hard work that your students have done throughout the year, along with all the directors and sponsors of the Martin High School Band. So thank you for being here today. Before we begin with the first performance, I'm going to give you a little bit of a history of the Raymond and Tirsa Martin High School Tiger Band. They're proud of being the first school-oriented musical ensemble in the city of Laredo. They are very well known as La Banda del Animo, and they have established a reputation of excellence both musically and in the attitudes of its band members. There is no limit to the things that they can accomplish with this great, outstanding band from Martin High School. Their goal is to create the highest quality of musicians. This, in turn, will lead towards the development of a superior band. In pursuing this goal, all Martin High School band students understand and are expected to maintain an excellent academic standard. Tradition runs deep with La Banda del Animo, which includes hundreds of all-state band members, countless sweepstakes awards, and many other musical accomplishments. Students in this organization are proud of being part of the Martin High School Band. They are the first high school established in Laredo, Texas. Those who know the spirit and traditions of the Raymond and Tirsa Martin High School also know the caliber of students and music that comes with being part of the mighty Tiger Band. This concert today is being dedicated to one of our greatest supporters, and that, of course, is our supportive principal, the most supportive principal in our community, Martin High School Principal, Mr. Guillermo Pro. Treated to dinner sponsored by the band. And now at this time, the Martin High School Band honors you, Mr. Pro, for being a great supporter of the Martin High School Band. Thank you. Later on in the program, we will have a special recognition recognition for Mr. Pearl. Well, we begin with our show. The first group to perform is the talented Martin High School Blazing Silks Tiger Guard. They are under the direction of Mr. Fred Rodriguez. Their show, Home is Where the Heart Is, includes a piece entitled To Build a Home. Ladies and gentlemen, the Blazing Silks Tiger Guard. The Blazing The next group to perform is the Martin High School Mariachi Tigres del Sur. This group is led by the Christian Middle School music teacher, Mr. Ruben Guamian, and assisted by head band director, Mr. Bobby Castro. Their program will include Viva el Mariachi, Popurrí de Sones, Llorando por Dentro, y Soldado de Levita. Let's welcome the Martin High School Mariachis Tigres del Sur.
tampoco al cuatro dedos, que quiere el católico que es el rey de los toreros. Ay, mamita, sí, ay, mamita, no, que se va, y ya nunca volverá. Ay, mamita, sí, ay, mamita, no, que se va, y ya nunca volverá. Por ahí viene el caporal cayéndose de borracho, por ahí viene el caporal cayéndose de borracho, diciéndole a los vaqueros, échenme ese toro gacho, diciéndole a los vaqueros, échenme ese toro gacho, ampa toro callaba, Lázaro, un balón, yálalo, sabe gritar, hacia al hombre, porque al hombre, montaña al hombre, chalo pa' afuera, llama cabezo, si tú no sabes te enseñaré. Muchachos, allá va el toro, no se lo dejen llevar, porque ese toro es muy bravo, no los vaya a revolcar, ahí les mandaré el capote para que lo puedan torear. Ay, ay, ay.
What did you all think about the mariachi from Martin High School? Very talented performers, a great group. We thank Mr. Guadian for all the work that he does with those students. And we thank you again, the parents, for your support in allowing your children to be here day after day at school, of course, learning and staying after school and coming in before school for practices, those long hours that they practice, and they really excel in what they do. So we thank you very much for your support. We're going to take a few minutes for the band to set up. They're actually setting up in the back, and they're going to start playing their musical selection, so we'll give them a few minutes. We also want to thank, at this time, wasn't able to join us today, but our superintendent of schools, Dr. A. Marcus Nelson, for his continued support in our music education, along with the LISD Board of Trustees for allowing and continuing to support the talents and the fine arts of our wonderful students. So we thank them as well. Selection by the Martin High School Band will be Coast Guard by Carl King, and they will be under the direction of head band director, Mr. Bobby Castro. Sorry. Mr. Bobby Castro. Ladies and gentlemen, the award-winning Martin High School Band under the direction of Mr. Bobby Castro. big round of applause to the Morton High School Tiger Band. Next in our program, it gives me great honor to introduce a guest conductor to the podium. The Laredo ISD Director of Fine Arts, Mr. Carlos Luna. Mr. Luna spent 2 years as an assistant band director and 28 years as the director of bands at J.W. Nixon High School, for a total of 30 years conducting the Mustang Band. During his tenure, the J.W. Nixon Band earned regional, area, state, national, and even international acclaim. The band earned 28 consecutive UIL Sweepstakes Awards and countless TMEA All-State Band students. He is an active member of several local and state affiliations and currently serves on the TMEA State Band of Directors for being the president of TMEA Region 14. He will be conducting a piece entitled Salvation is Created. Let's welcome to the podium, Mr. Carlos Luna. Go Tiger Band. Thank you, Mr. Luna. At this time, I would like to invite Mr. Pro up to the stage, please. Martin High School Principal, Mr. Guillermo Pro, and please join us at the center of the stage. We have a special presentation. Mr. Luna, will you please join us on stage? And Mr. Elmo Lopez, Dr. Elmo Lopez, will you please join us on stage as well to present a special token of appreciation for his continued support for Mr. Guillermo Pro. At this time, Jennifer Rodriguez will present a plaque to Mr. Pro. Julian Arriaga will present a plaque to Mr. Carlos Luna. Mr. Luna, will you please join us in the center of the stage, please? Thank you very much. We're going to invite Dr. Elmo Lopez to say a few words while he's up on stage with us. Dr. Lopez.
Señores y señoras, muy buenas noches, todos tengan ustedes. Bienvenidos todos a esta noche de gala. Es un regocijo realmente y un orgullo para todos nosotros estar aquí en presencia de esta gran banda, la banda de Martin Hall, la banda del Animo. Congratulations to the head band director, Mr. Castro, and all his staff, and all the beautiful band out here on the stage. It's my pride and joy. I always enjoy being with them, and I thank you for inviting me. Good night.
Thank you, Dr. Lopez. At this time, I'd like to call Mr. Carlos Luna to say a few words to the audience as well.
Thank you, Ms. Martinez. Good evening, everyone. It is a pleasure for me to be here this evening with such a fine group of musicians, very talented. I really applaud their efforts. After being a band director for so long, I really recognize the talent. I really appreciate the effort, and I think we all appreciate the efforts of Mr. Castro and his staff, and the administrative support that he gets, starting with Mr. Pro. A team like this doesn't happen very often, where the chemistry is just right, where the administration and the students and the staff, they all work together, the parental support and so forth. That is something that we should all be very proud of. I'm particularly proud of all the professionals that have been my former students. One in particular, a former student of mine that you know quite well. I'm very pleased and very proud of his efforts. Mr. Pro was one of my students a long time ago. I speak very highly of Mr. Castro and his staff and everyone. But Mr. Pro was my first band president when I took over the Nixon band quite a few decades ago. And I'm very pleased, Mr. Pro, with what you're doing at Martin High School. And you're truly a role model for the rest of your students, for the rest of the alumni of Nixon High School. It's like, this is who they need to be like. So congratulations on having such an outstanding principal. Not because he's one of my former students, but because Mr. Pro is who he is, Mr. Pro. Congratulations, Mr. Pro.
Thank you. Good evening, parents, papás, mamás, madres, padres de familia. Les quiero dar muchas gracias por esta oportunidad de estar aquí enfrente de ustedes, aquí con sus tesoros que están aquí enfrente de nosotros. Nosotros como directores, nosotros como administradores, como directores, deseamos la misma cosa, que nuestros hijos se superen, que nuestros hijos tengan la oportunidad. Ahora hemos visto todo el trabajo duro que han puesto estos muchachos para ustedes. Sin los papás, sin los directores, sin la comunidad, no tuviéramos una banda que realmente, sí se puede decir con mucho orgullo, esta es la banda del ánimo. I'm very proud to be here in front of you, and I'm very humbled by all of this attention. Believe me, it's not easy to be on the receiving end of the attention, because my job entails a lot of giving everything to the students. I'm very proud of their efforts this year. There's many great things to celebrate. But the one thing I will tell you as your principal, I'm very proud of this group, especially because it's my graduating class. I have been their principal for all 4 years of their high school career, and I've seen them grow. I've seen them grow from freshmen trying to find a classroom across our very big campus, asking me, "Sir, where do I go?" "Thank you, sir." "Who are you, sir?" "Oh, you're the principal." "Okay, thank you." And it went from that to students coming to my office, "Mr. Pro, you got to do something about this, because this is wrong." And that confidence that the band members have to come to my office and to talk to me. I'm very happy and very privileged to work with such a fine band director as Mr. Roberto Castro. I'm very privileged and very honored to have been a student of Mr. Carlos Luna. And I'm also very privileged to be a personal friend of Mr. Elmo Lopez's son, Beto. We were in high school together and in band together. In closing, I just want to say this. As a principal, you work hard to have students do the right thing. But sitting in front of you, you have an incredible group of students that go above and beyond every single day for Martin High School. These are the true heroes of Martin High School, the band. They have done it this year. They made their sweepstakes, and more than that, folks, they've made a statement. They have made a statement that the Banda del Animo has come back, it has returned, and the pride of all Laredo is sitting right here in front of you. Viva la Banda!
Thank you for joining us on stage. Thank you, Mr. Pro, for your continued support and being a role model to our students and leading the Tigers to success. Thank you. Next to the podium is the magnificent Martin High School head band director, Mr. Bobby Castro. He will conduct an energetic, romantic danzón entitled Danzón Número 2, written by Arturo Márquez. This piece promises to be a true representation of La Banda del Animo. Now, let us welcome Mr. Castro and the Martin High School Tiger Band. long tradition with the band that they play one piece. Okay, let me start that. It is a long tradition with the band that they play one piece of their UIL show that the seniors played when they were freshmen. So they play the song when they're freshmen. This tradition has been in order since the early 1980s when Mr. Castro was a student of the Martin High School Band under the direction of Mr. Roberto Boteo. Senior drum major Eduardo Arredondo will now conduct Mozart in Motion. Eduardo Arredondo, drum major. If I could please have the band parents please start coming up for the presentation piece as they play Mozart in Motion. Let's enjoy. If I could please have the band parents come up on stage, and if I could have all seniors please line up in the front. All seniors. say a few words to our seniors. Molina?
Well, seniors, it's been a pleasure being with you all, and I would like to say that you've all done a very outstanding this year's sweepstakes. It was wonderful just to be there with you all and listening to everyday practices. It's wonderful. God bless you, and may all your dreams come true. And you all just keep in mind that you just go forward, never stay behind. Just go move forward, okay? Woo! We're gonna go ahead and give you just a little gift for you to always remember us. Here, never forget the Tigers, okay? This is all for the class of 2015. Thank you very much for all your hard efforts.
I'd like to say a few words to all the seniors in particular, but I know that it's always hard to lead an awesome class, so I wrote down a couple of things that I wanted to mention. But, at this time, I want all seniors to look at it because I think the band really means this, and you're just a great group of kids. Seniors, 4 eventful years with La Banda and Animo has come to a close. The band is well pleased with your short stay, and although we regret that we must see you leave, we are indeed glad to number you among the roll of graduates. Whether or not your high school days were fruitful, spent, will depend on the success in life. Now that your days with the band are coming to a close, do not feel that you are no longer part of this awesome organization. In time, your age and experience should draw you closer to Martin High School, which played such a great part in guiding you and help you become a productive citizen of this community. History proves that it doesn't matter where you come from. Personal success will be determined by your own fortitude. Your own confidence and hard work will determine your future. And that is true. That is the reality of the world which we live in. Seniors, you have total control of your own destiny, and you have everything you need. I firmly believe that this graduating class is an example of what is possible when young adults from the beginning of their lives are loved and nourished by the people around them. As head band director of the Martin High School Band, I wish you and your future the greatest success. Never look back, and make all your dreams come true. Do whatever it takes to get it right, and just get it right. Don't let nothing hold you back, and congratulations, okay? At this time, we're gonna go ahead and thank Mr. Pro. I wanna say a couple of words about Mr. Pro. Mr. Pro, all I wanna say is thank you very much for always being able to support the Martin High School Band, to support our staff, to support everything. But I'd like to mention that a nosotros en la banda at Martin High School no nos falta nada because Mr. Pro is always there for us for whatever we need. So I think a round of applause to Mr. Pro again would certainly be in order. Thank you, Mr. Pro. At this time, we're going to do the announcement of the head and assistant drum majors for this. We're almost done here. By the way, before we forget, right over here in these rooms, there's going to be Pat Campos, who's the director of parent liaison for the district, has given us some free. It's going to be some refreshments in some of these saludos. So please don't go home. Please stay with us and enjoy the meal that is prepared for you. At this time, we're going to introduce the drum majors.
Your new drum major for Laredo. Assistant drum major for 2015-2016 is J. Lopez.
The new head drum major for the year 2015-2016 is Rodrigo Mauricio Ramirez.
Before we present the fight song of the alma mater, it would certainly be in order to, I would like to have Jeanette Martinez up here, Ella is the director of ITV, for a small presentation. Ms. Martinez has been doing our spring concerts and our concerts for the last, I believe, 3 years. So at this time, we'd like to give her a round of applause and thank you for your support to the Mariachi Choir Band. Before we play, could I have all assistant band directors up front, please? All assistant band directors. I'd just like to say that una persona no lo hace solo, and we all know that those of us that work together with people. So at this time, I'd like to truly recognize the people that do a lot of the work at Martin High School. Sometimes it's very easy to just do this in front of the band, but we all know that it takes a team such as Mr. Luna, the superintendent, the school board, Mr. Pro, plus our team at Martin High School in the band department. So I'd like to recognize my assistant band directors that really deserve a tremendous round of applause. Assistant band director, Ms. Vanessa Rodriguez. Assistant band director, Mr. Jose Zapata. Our color guard instructor, Mr. Fred Rodriguez. And the director of the Martin High School Mariachi team in the Sul, our music instructor from Christian Middle School, Mr. Ruben Guadian. At this time, we're going to go ahead and have the fight song followed by the alma mater, and then we have a surprise for you all. Thank you all very much. Good night. And there's some food by the rooms on this side of the Civic Center.